until they experience it firsthand. That's exactly what happened this time. The Mediterranean cyclone brought massive downpours to Genoa, with rainfall reaching 4 times the monthly average in just 24 hours. Streams and rivers overflowed.
我靠，这个摩托车已经淹没了，这个小电驴也淹没了。我这个是不是完了？它不爬出来是那车顶吗？
Flooding streets and mercilessly sweeping away everything in their path. From a wild flood in Italy that washed away dozens of cars, and raging rapids in northern India that sent locals running for the high ground, which unleashed a torrential downpour over Peru. Nobody was ready for it, as something like this had never happened before. People were living peacefully on the outskirts and close to rivers, feeling safe even during heavy rains. However, this cyclone demonstrated nature's force. Overflowing rivers eroded banks and house foundations. Authorities managed to warn people in time, preventing any casualties. Still, people were shaken by how quickly the elements destroyed their homes. Genoa wasn't alone in this fight either. Over 500 millimeters of rain fell between Tuscany and Greater Liguria. All that water quickly overwhelmed the rivers, which led to widespread flooding. Italian Premier Silvio Berlusconi believed building in floodplains was partly to blame, saying there was construction in areas where there shouldn't have been. As the water receded, the streets were left covered in debris and overturned cars. Vehicles were left overturned in the streets. Thick coatings of mud filled most ground-level buildings. Merchandise when the mud and debris roared through. Local reports said this storm was the wettest July day in over 40 years, with 6 inches of rain falling on the area. While Mandi was among the hardest-hit cities, other places around Himachal Pradesh suffered during the storm. In preparation for more rain, about 2,000 people had to be evacuated. Experienced record-breaking rainfall and flooding. The culprit? Typhoon Doxa. The Chinese capital of Beijing experienced its heaviest rainfall in 140 years. Wreaked havoc across Europe. It flooded multiple towns, took the roofs off of houses, and caused widespread disruptions. Ironically, it came during a summer that began with destructive wildfires across northern Europe. While this flood happened in early August, it wasn't without prior warning. Monthly rainfall in July was 300% above the historical average. That trend carried into August, with rain falling daily for the first 10 days. Getting people back into their homes is now a waiting game. Until the water goes down, we just have to wait on Mother Nature. You can't push nothing, Hadley said. And businesses across the region. Some areas reported over 90 to 120 centimeters, 3 to 4 feet, of standing water on roads. Voluntary evacuation orders were issued by the local authorities across the region, including Turtle Creek and Garden Village. The Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge was also closed through Saturday due to the flooding. Several days of storms have already brought devastation to some Mid-South communities, killing and injuring multiple people and destroying countless homes and businesses. The National Weather Service office in Memphis has issued a flood watch through Sunday morning. Saturday could bring flooding to multiple parts of the Mid-South. A severe thunderstorm warning was issued for Memphis and Shelby County until 2:15 p.m. by the National Weather Service in Memphis. The warning was extended to 2:45 p.m. The incident occurred amid severe weather conditions, with heavy rainfall and stormy skies sweeping through the area. The agency did not provide any other details of the child's death, but said it was related to the ongoing severe weather in Arkansas. Two in Kentucky, and one each in Indiana and Arkansas. Saturday is expected to the final day of a multi-day high-impact flood event that has wreaked havoc across portions of the lower and mid-Mississippi River Valley, which remains under a high risk for flooding. The worst of the severe thunderstorm, tornado, flash flood threat will be through the evening hours as a line of strong thunderstorms with torrential rain continues to sweep across parts of the South. Thunderstorms generating heavy rainfall, with rates potentially reaching 2 to 3 inches per hour, could cause flash flooding in prone areas. A good portion of Georgia and Alabama, as well as parts of the Florida Panhandle, southern Mississippi, and southeastern Louisiana, are under a slight risk for flooding. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.